Hi there, Aries. Welcome to your reading. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your general angel reading for the week of May 16th through 22nd of 2022. So, your first card came out really nicely. The next ones are waiting, and they're just deciding truly which ones will be the best message for you for this week. And so, I've learned to have a little patience with this because sometimes it's just not quick and easy. And sometimes there's a card that, seems to be poking out and catching attention, but then it doesn't want to come out. So, yeah, don't force it because then it's just not the accurate message, right? All right, so we'll just continue to ask the angels and divine guidance and collective consciousness and ask God and ask Source, and we will get all the best messages out that we possibly can. Okay, so now we're looking at the second deck here. First one, the three cards are out. And so here we go. There's one, there's a second one, and we just need one more now. All right. There we go. There it is. Okay. Whew. Took a bit, but that's okay. So let's see what it is that your angels want you to know for this time. So let's start with your pets. Yeah, it feels like well, some of you don't have pets. That's totally fine. Then this card just is not for you. That's what the general meaning, like that's what it means when we say general angel reading. Some of you, though, who don't have pets, you want one. You identify with pets. You would really experience joy to have one. And it's getting to be time where you actually can do that. Not quite yet. It doesn't feel like quite yet. For those of you who do have a pet, some of you are actually facing the loss of your pet or have just recently experienced that or something like that. Again, take this as it resonates. If this is not for you, then it's for somebody else. It doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that your pet is ill if you don't already know it, right? Okay, so no fear there. But you do have this beautiful connection with your pet. And sometimes it's like you don't really want to acknowledge that, but do, even if only to yourself, right? Having that connection to an animal, to a pet, to somebody who's around when you need a warm hug, and they're there to do that for you. That's amazing. Treasure that and acknowledge it, especially to yourself. Yeah, how important this is, that connection, right? And so kind of along the same lines in some ways are friends, right? So it feels like for some of you, as soon as you acknowledge, I guess, the importance of that connection in your life, the connection with the pets and with the friends, and how comforted you are by having them, by how much fun you have together and the joy you can take, then as soon as you let that blossom within you, it's like, yes, you know that, but really sit with that and let yourself feel right to the very core of yourself how much these people mean to you. And that's going to allow more to come to you. More friends, deeper relationships, deepening the ones that you already have, more people in general, and more of different types of relationships, right? The more you acknowledge how important these people are to you, the more you will get important people. And that will expand. It's like expanding your family is what they're saying. These people and, friends, lovers, co-creators, business partners maybe, you know, all that. It doesn't matter what the relationship really is. The more you acknowledge how special they are to you, the more they will be drawn to you. Okay. All right. Get outside. Okay, for some of you, it's you have been getting outside, and so the guidance here, the intuition is saying yes, good job, you're doing it. Please keep going. Please keep doing it. Hug the trees, you know, go for walks, whatever it takes. Notice the birds and the smells and the freshness, you know, all that stuff. Get some body movement in with that, and that just makes everything flow. It creates abundance when you do that. It's again, they're saying connection. There's yet another connection to, you know, the abundance of all this, to the green living beings, and how important that is in your life, in the life of all living beings. Right? You get that? I know you do get that. So yeah, letting yourself feel it even deeper than you already do, and getting more of that fresh air. Now, okay, angel switch card are we going to next? We're going to this one. Okay, it's time to just let go of that stress. There's something that's been kind of dragging you down, making you feel lower than you normally would, or, you know, something like that. Make a conscious decision that you're going to be easy about that. And, you know, you don't show your stress very often. A lot of times, like, somebody wouldn't know by looking at you that you're stressed, or even by talking to you. And so, to a lot of people, even these beautiful friends that you have, it's a surprise. Your pet knows, and nature knows, but the other people might not, right? But it's a conscious decision to not take that on. To say, okay, well, in the past I would have experienced this way, and I would have been all uptight about it and everything else. I'm going to just not do that this time, right? It'll be really helpful if you can go to somebody who can help you clear all your energy, get the static out, get the everything that's not serving you, get that off your shoulders. I'm feeling like it's on your shoulders really heavily. And so get that all cleared, and learn how to do that for yourself so that you can do it every day or twice a day, right? And that's going to really help you treat the stress events differently. Okay. All right. Some part of that, like it's like, is there a person in authority over you, like maybe a boss, something like that, who's been saying things that you're finding stressful, or, you know, something about a situation like that? It's time to be a little more assertive, regarding what you need or what you will tolerate. Creating boundaries and saying no, no. I know we've done this in the past, but I'm no longer willing. And you don't have to be grumpy. You don't have to be rude. No being aggressive and pushy and all that stuff. But do stand your ground. You know what's good for you. You know what works for you. You know how you function best. And so when somebody's trying to push something different upon you, or trying to get you to do something that is not part of you, that doesn't sit well, then just say, nope, not doing that. and be firm about it, and just stand your ground. They can push all they want, but if you say no, then you say no. All right, you're going to have to just do that. It's like, for some topics you find that easy to be assertive that way, and other topics you find it very difficult. And this seems to be one of the difficult ones. But just take a page from yourself, from the other things, and let yourself do it that way. Okay, it'll work. It'll be fine. Okay, And so, what is it that you want? What have you been wishing for? Again, they're saying secretly. There's a lot of this here that, like, you don't tend to show this out loud too much. Out loud, yeah. Show it out loud. But you don't, like, there's people, if they don't know you well, they wouldn't know this. It's like you keep it deeper inside. So what is it that you've secretly really been wanting? It's within reach. Yeah, very soon. Okay, they're just telling me something that they said at the beginning of the reading is kind of a key to this. Now, they're kind of not telling me which part of that, probably because it'll be a little different for many of you, right? So if you have to, start this recording again, start this reading again, and listen a little carefully to see what action step was there that that you that you shy away from, the one that scares you a little, that you think it's going to be hard. That's the one. And that's the thing you need to do and embrace and become, so that your desire can finish coming to you. It's almost here. You've got most of the work done already. It's not going to be a huge undertaking. It'll be fine. Okay. All right, and so here we have the daily guidance cards, and we'll get one last bit of wisdom. Family. Family is very important to you right now. So, are there new people in the family? Somebody is getting married, somebody, it could be another friend. Okay, we're talking again about these relationships and how you're attracting more of them. And those can become like members of the family. This also is talking about blood family, I believe. Again, take this how it resonates. And so it's like your family's been on your mind a lot lately, and maybe you've been talking with them lots lately. Maybe not every single one, but lots of them. And so the family with whom you are not close, that's okay. You can let that be. You can let it just evolve as it does, as it will. You don't have to force anything, right? Just love from wherever you are and to wherever they are. There's more about family. It's like just treasuring them. It's the same what we talked about with the pets and the nature and the friends, leading to lovers and closer relationships and bringing them deep down inside. It's the same thing. Treasure these people. Absolutely, let them know how much you love them and how important they are to you. You need to do that for yourself. Okay. All right. Well, Aries, what a reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you amazingly much. And I love you. And I'll see you next time.